Hi, this is János, it's Real World Audio, and now I'm showing the cat and I'm doing this handheld video, and we are going to chill now, just have some fun time. And Torsten, Snake Oil Audio, he shared some really awesome comment with me, and I'm going to just reflect on that. I think it's hilarious and I mean fantastic. I really love Torsten, your comment, and here it is. Oh, there are so many things where can I start? Let's talk sound quality. I took a 2-week class to figure out how to improve the sound quality of your channel, and it turned out that if I mute you, then you are kind of hard to understand, but the moment I crank up the volume just a tiny bit, then it is pretty easy to follow your lines, and for me that is pretty much all that matters. And I think that's the same that I have realized that when looking at YouTube videos and when I'm watching other channels, is that if you play it too quietly, you can't hear it. And the solution is just to increase the volume a little bit. And also my other observation was that if I just there are some gear, like for example if you are listening on a bad quality phone or really crappy computer speakers, then it's not intelligible, and it's not the channel's fault, it's the crappy gear's fault. And then you listen to on a decent cell phone or decent computer with headphones or something, and everything is perfectly audible. I haven't seen a single YouTube video where I had difficulty understanding or hearing what's going on when I am using my headphones and listening to it that way. So, continuing Torsten's comment, picture quality. There is a guy talking about hi-fi, so how is picture quality important? I don't get it. I learned that you like Altec drivers. If you upload your next videos in 4K resolution, then will it change all that a sudden? Like you like Dyne Audio or what? I don't get it. So for those of you who find this a little bit out of context, the context of today's video is really about when you are watching YouTube channel content, how much is the sound and picture quality relevant to the information you are getting. So yeah, I get it. There are lots of channels where you watch that channel basically only because they provide you some high resolution photos or really amazing sound, but even in that case you can enjoy that amazing sound only if you have a very high quality sound reproduction system. On a cell phone you won't really get much of that. And if you have a really good sound quality reproduction system, then even the crappiest sound quality is not posing any kind of difficulty to understand, to hear the words, what the person is talking about. And about the picture quality, you know, when you have channels with 4K video and they just have excellent montage and everything, then there is a lot of work going into that. It needs like many hours of editing, expensive gear to record it, expensive gear to process, and it's a lot of time, and if that's the channel's direction, that's where the channel is going, that's their focus, then it's really fantastic. But for example, there's my channel. My channel is strictly about the information I'm giving you, I'm sharing about loudspeakers, how you can build yours. I'm giving you the technology. The sound quality and picture quality is totally irrelevant to that. It doesn't influence that at all. It's like what Torsten just said, what he shared with us, that if I change it to 4K, suddenly the content will not change. Altec will stay Altec. And if I was talking about loudspeakers, in 4K it still will be loudspeakers. There won't be any difference about that. Yeah, so I think that's it. Let's see, my cell phone went to sleep, so I have to get back to that if I want to read more. Your channel is growing, so that naturally brings more and more trolls. That's the nature of social media and has nothing to do with anything. Just block them and they can talk with themselves. And yeah, this is something that when us who are like, people regard us as like YouTube content generators or something like that, like Torsten is surely one of them. He has, if you don't know his channel, Snake Oil Audio, it's in German language and it's really, really awesome. I really can recommend it. And I have recommended Snake Oil Audio. It's really fantastic. He has really fantastic content about audio approach, audio gear. And there's also Jürgen. He has the I Am Mad chat, or I Am Mad. Those two channels, one of them is English language, other is German language, and Jürgen also shared with me that he also had trouble with these trolls and people being really nasty and ugly. And for me, even though my channel has been steadily growing, I had extremely low number of trolls so far. And really in the channel of my, I mean the history of my channel, so far I had only banned 3 people total during those 3 years I'm running the channel, and I myself have never removed any comment. There's some people like Hoobs, he is just every month he is writing angry comments. János, you again removed one of my videos. Why did you do that? In a very angry way. And I'm constantly writing it back to him that, Hoobs, I have never ever removed any single one of your videos, and I have not removed a single video of anyone who posted on my channel on purpose. But actually I have to add that by accident I have removed a total of 2 or 3 videos, that when I want to click on the video to pin it, because I can, as the channel owner, I can pin a video so it shows up at the top of the comments list, and when I click on it, if I click too hard and the mouse, the pointer goes down a little bit, then it ends up clicking on the remove post instead of pin the post. It's extremely annoying. And once you clicked on something on YouTube, on the comments, there is no way to undo it. So that's it. So apart from 2 or 3 freak accidents, I intentionally have never removed anyone's post. And if you are still on the channel, it means that I have never removed any post of yours. When you notice that you cannot post on my channel, it means that you have been banned from posting on the channel, and that means that I have reported you to YouTube that you are being a troll. And as I said, I've done it only to 3 people so far. And so anyway, so Jürgen was telling me that it's just unexpected. Of course, all of us have that attitude. I myself have that attitude that, you know, if someone is posting nasty stuff, nasty comments, just, you know, just don't listen to them, just forget about it. And but it's you guys, you can't even imagine how different it is when it's happening to you. It is just very different. For me, I care really deeply about every single comment that's on my channel, and even if someone is angry and being an idiot, I still care about you. and I try not to take anything personally, but it's really hard. And Jürgen was telling me the same thing, that from hard experience he's finding out that this stuff is much harder to live through than what you would expect. It's not so easy, and there's really only one medication, one cure for that, is to ban those people who really stink up the air in the channel. There's no way around that. Yeah, so it's with a little bit of a heavy heart that I'm talking about this, because I really don't want to curb anyone's range of expression, but it's right that really everyone reaches his or her limits sooner or later, and I think I have reached mine as well. And the channel is big enough now. There's more than 3,000 of you who regularly watch my videos, and now I have an obligation really to keep the comments section really friendly, and to make sure that you also find this channel a pleasurable experience, and also make sure that I myself don't have a nervous breakdown from the onslaught of comments that would turn an information sharing, a friendly information sharing, into a pub crawl or a pub brawl. So I think that's about it, but I want to get to the end of Torsten's sharing, because now we are getting into why some of the hard realities of YouTube, and what I have noticed that there's quite a bit of a difference when depending on where you are when you are making your videos. So here it is. Last thing, your understanding of how YouTube works is wrong, and you are simply inflationing your videos. Have a look at Jürgen, I Am Mad channel. He's doing videos for a few months now, and he already is close to 3,000 subscribers with only 34 videos. So in comparison, I also have 3,000 subscribers, but not in a few months, but in 3 years. So for me it took like 10 times longer to get there, and not with 34 videos, but 1,000 plus videos. So really it shows that I don't know something about YouTube. Something is really fundamentally wrong with my understanding, right? And Torsten, he just hit 10,000 subs with 100 videos, and our channels are in German, so we have a way smaller audience than you have. So that's what Torsten writes. Learn how YouTube really works if you want more growth. If you put out more than one video or for days, you are basically cannibalizing your own videos. One video per week should be your goal. And this is, so that was the end of Torsten's comment. And I'm sharing something really weird, that on YouTube something really weird is going on, because that should be the goal really, that you have maybe like one video a week, and then it's growing well, like Torsten's and Jürgen's channels. And for me, I have tried that, and it did not work. Hi Machi. And that's what I've noticed in the beginning. When I started my channel, I had one video a week, and I had just absolutely tragic growth in the channel. Like even after several months, I had maybe like 20 subscribers, and my videos got like, I had some record videos that had like 100 views, but I was getting just a few dozen views on the videos. So it clearly did not work for me to start the channel. And after about 2 years into the channel, I tried lowering the output to one video per week, and I went on for a long stretch for several months just putting out one video per week, and that totally killed the channel growth for that time period. And the view count dropped down to about 25% of my regular views, and I used to watch the metrics, the statistics a lot in the past, and then it showed that during that time period I was actually not losing subscribers during that time period. So when you look at your own YouTube channel, it shows like there's like a couple, I always had like 1 or 2 new subscribers, or maybe 3 every day. And during that time, for those months, then I had 1 video per week, then I was actually, I was getting like -1 subscriber in a day, and then next day maybe +1 subscriber, next day -2 subscribers, so just getting like some crazy stuff. So actually, I think some of those -1s are when people think they haven't subscribed yet and they click on subscribe again, and once you are subscribed and you click on subscribe, then you unsubscribe from the channel. It happens to me all the time when I'm trying to subscribe to people's channels. So if you have, for example, 2 devices, like you have your cell phone and your computer, and you click it on your computer, but when you watch on your cell phone video from that same channel, and it will show you that as if you are not subscribed yet, because it has not updated the information. You click on subscribe again, it shows you that now you have subscribed, but when you watch on your computer, it turns out that you have unsubscribed. So that's a glitch in YouTube, and I think that's why some people are just unsubscribing themselves unintentionally. But I also understand there's people who just maybe watched a couple videos and they say, okay, I had enough, maybe I want to look into something else. So for sure, when we are in that stage, when I was in that stage of making 1 video per week, it just totally stunted my channel growth. And so there is clearly something weird going on in audio. And when we look at Jürgen's channel, his German language channel is just exploding, and with his 34 videos, he has just 3,000 subscribers in a few months. That's awesome. But he also has his English language channel when he mirrors his content and he puts out the same videos as in German language. He just resynchronizes his videos to English, and in comparison, they are doing poorly, extremely poorly. He was telling me, János, I don't get this, what's going on? I put out this video, I had 3,000 views on the German language, and on the English language I have 50 stragglers, 50 views. Like, what's going on? And that's what I'm seeing, is that even though English is a universal language, and Jürgen and everyone, we can potentially reach a much wider audience in English, but for some reason I think YouTube, the algorithms, how it recommends your videos, is working very differently compared to the German language. And I think in the English language, YouTube searches, it's going to give you all the rubbish, all the crap, all the big name, like especially if you're looking into audio. There's not that many channels in German language about audio. Maybe there are, I don't know. I don't know the German audio YouTube field, but I would bet that in English language there's probably like 50 times as many audio channels as in German language. So I think that's one thing. That's why the German languages channels in this field can be just so much more successful. But also I have noticed, based on the comments, is that the German audiophiles are much more active, and they are much faster in recognizing the value of the content, and people have that attitude in Europe to find the value and build on it and learn and learn from it. And in English language, people just want chewing gum for the eyes. That's the priority. Disney Channel, 4K, 5+1, Dolby Atmos, whatnot, and we are happy to watch basically Nickelodeon and that kind of SpongeBob stuff. If it's in 4K, it's fine, you know. So thank you, Torsten, for your fantastic comment, and I hope everyone had fun with the cats, and have a fantastic week. Bye bye.